Hey!
Ah!
Reviews?
Views.
Back up in here, yo?
Back up in here, yo!
Alright, we just got done watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. For the longtime viewers, sorry for the confusion, we have switched sides. Bum bum bum. Ian is technically on the right, which appears maybe to your left, and I am on the left, which appears to your right.
Bizarro world.
So it's AI reviews, and before it was like
I was first!
AI or IA. Anyway,
Yeah.
to the review. Well, this was the 9th film from Quentin Tarantino. And Ian and I both thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Good night, God bless. No, not really.
Snacks on the way out.
So, okay. I didn't really know what to expect from this. I expected to have some laughs.
Yeah.
I expected to be entertained. I didn't really expect to go sit down and watch a legit, like, when I say that I sat down and I was told a story, I was legit told a story.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say that I found it to be the most engaging story.
Yeah. It wasn't the most engaging story. I mean, the movie's like 2 hours and 47 minutes. It's long. So you kind of sit there and go, all right, you're waiting for it to pick up. It's not like the most action-packed Tarantino movie.
It picks up like the last 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe 25. Maybe 25.
It picks up like toward the end, but for most part, it's like he's telling a story. He's basically developing characters, which I mean, he does
immensely.
Which he always does in all his movies with characters, which is fine.
Usually there's a little action in between somewhere though.
Yeah, there was just basically
like
not really much action.
It
was just developing characters and who these characters are.
Yeah, very, very, very heavy character development wise. Maybe if I had to compare it, maybe a little Pulp Fiction-ish, maybe as far as like the pacing.
Yeah,
maybe close to that. Man, what would you give this film? Let's cut to that real fast.
It's hard to rate. I mean, I wasn't blown away by it.
1 to a 5 star.
It's a
take away the fact that you do enjoy Tarantino films, because I know you do.
I do enjoy Tarantino.
So let's strip that back and say, from the perspective of an average moviegoer, what would you give this film?
It was a good 3. I say if I'm Tarantino fan, it's 3.5, but it's a good 3. I mean, I wasn't like totally disappointed, but it's one of those movies you don't know what to expect, and there isn't really much they can really tell you about the movie to basically have a feel for it. Yeah. It's just like as it's unfolding, you're trying to figure out what's going on, what's all this about, like what's the point of this story going to get to?
Yep.
And then you kind of go through, and you're like, oh, it was all for that. Okay. I mean, it's not super satisfying, but it's just not like, oh, you're 100% disappointed.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say a solid 3.
Yeah.
If you are the type of person that wants to go and get lost in a movie, not really. That's not the type of movie this is. This is a film that if you want to sit back and really enjoy storytelling, then that's the type of film this is. I'm gonna say for the large masses, it's probably not your cup of tea.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna give it a solid 3 on my end. For the moviegoer in me that really enjoys a plot and story direction and character development and like things unfolding as I'm watching, going like, aha, that's probably this. Aha, it's probably that. Aha, this is this. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
Just from that standpoint, though. So again, that might not be everyone's cup of tea. Because I think this is more of like an acquired film taste, film genre.
It's not your normal Tarantino.
Yeah, this isn't
action-packed movie, or
it's definitely not a Django.
No,
right? It's not that. It's long like Django, but it doesn't have the action and like that type of character development.
Or a Kill Bill.
Or a Kill Bill. So I can't talk about a lot because there's a lot of stuff that would be spoilers. Yeah. So from an acting perspective, though, like hands down, right?
Yeah.
Leonardo and Brad Pitt.
They do a great job in this.
Great job.
Yeah. Like the chemistry they have with each other is pretty great throughout the entire movie.
It basically tells you like their bromance, so to speak, if you want to call it that, or their like amazing friendship that they have from like actor, stuntman to like literally his best friend, even though for whatever reason it seems like one of them has a hard time admitting it.
Yeah.
Even towards the more like in-depth scenes that I don't want to say, he still only says you're a darn good friend.
Yeah.
Right? He still doesn't say he's his best friend. Clearly, it's his best friend.
Yeah.
Right? But he still does. He won't say it.
Yeah. He won't admit that that it's more than kind of like a work relationship, that we're just cool outside of work.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see their dynamic, the way it's set up, because you can clearly tell that Brad Pitt's character Cliff holds Leonardo DiCaprio's character. What is his actual name? It's Brad? No, it's not Brad. What is his actual name in the movie? Dang it! It's so Cliff.
Yes,
Rick Dalton.
Yeah, Rick Dalton. That's what,
Rick Dalton is Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah, Rick Dalton.
and Cliff Booth is Brad Pitt's character. So Rick Dalton's character, I don't know. I feel like that might be some more of like a mental block, ego type of thing, where he doesn't want to admit it, maybe, as opposed to.
But he's still a movie star.
Yeah, I'm a big star. You're my stunt double. Like, I guess it's cool if we hang out.
Yeah.
Kinda. So that's an interesting dynamic to see. The other characters in the film like play their parts to a T. Very believable as usual. Some of you may remember from the trailer, there's a little Bruce Lee sketch in the film. I won't spoil that for you. As a fan of Bruce Lee myself, I liked it. That's all I can say until I get the spoilers. But yeah, overall, a solid 3, I think. Right?
Yeah, solid 3. I mean, they did a good job with it. I mean, had a little bit from Al Pacino, a little bit of Kurt Russell stuff in here.
Yeah. What do you think about from an authenticity standpoint? Like obviously I'm not a huge history buff, but I do like the fact that I think they did a good job. What about you?
Yeah, I think Tarantino went great lengths to basically keep it, late 60s. Genre, just basically had that same type of feel with the music and everything else, and just the way they talk, with the outfits, the dress, all that they kind of try to keep it much authentic as possible.
The vehicles, they clearly must have had to shut down some highway to get that many 60 models vehicles on the highway.
Yeah,
was interesting. So did a real good job paying attention to detail. Even the billboards.
Yeah. Like the billboards in the background, make sure all the right ones.
Movie posters, the films that are out at the time.
Going back to a lot of people smoking, because
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So really, really, really good from that aspect. So I personally can't wait to get into the spoiler part to talk to you about that. So for me, that's all I have. Anything else you want to add to it?
That's all I got.
Excellent. So until the next time, aka when we talk to you in the spoiler section.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.
Share it to everybody.
Everybody out there.
Everybody.
Share it to a friend. Share that to a friend. Comment down below if there's anything else that you guys want us to review, or if you guys have any suggestions, feedback, negative or positive. It helps our channel grow. So we appreciate you. Thanks. And until the next time. Peace.